Look at these dumbass Kia boys.
Alright people, what's up? Today we're checking out the worst TikTok trend of all time, the Kia boys. Apparently now, in order to get clout on the internet, you now have to steal vehicles and destroy your own city. What the fuck?
Y'all bad as y'all bad as come here. Right here. What's that?
Okay, so there's quite a lot to unpack here. So you would think that people would disavow these kids' actions for, you know, destroying people's cars and ruining the city. But from this video alone, there's a bunch of teenage girls wetting their panties over these guys. If anybody can let me know when committing crimes and stealing cars was such a sexy thing to do, I'd love to know. But apparently on TikTok, you can get famous for almost anything, which is the fucking sad part of this social media.
Get out of my car right this minute. Get out of my car right this minute.
You really have to appreciate how shameless these kids actually are. You would think that you would want to stay anonymous on the internet so that people don't actually arrest you when there's a cop on duty. But these motherfuckers got no mask on whatsoever. They give absolutely zero shits. I would not be surprised if one of them got arrested at some point. Oh wait, that's because one of them fucking did.
You use this little screwdriver thing in here?
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Matter of fact, don't touch nothing.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I'm gonna fuck all my little shit up. Fucked up all my little money.
Why you not at home, man?
Should have shot this nigga.
Why you not at home? Your uncle what?
He kicked me out.
You cannot be fucking serious. So one of the notorious gangsta Kia boys that women soak their fucking pussies with, this is what they're simping for. I love when a motherfucker gets caught and all that gangsta shit goes to the trash bin. Dude steals a Kia Soul and then he gets caught and then he's like, oh, my uncle kicked me out. Fuck off.
Where you stay at, man?
You stay around the corner.
Where at?
On Labby.
On Labadee? Man, listen, man. You gotta do better, dog. Like, where you got somebody, big brother, somebody else, dog. You just can't be stealing cars and you sitting up here, you sleep in them. Come on, man. You can't do this, dog.
So let me get this straight. His uncle kicks him out, so he steals a fucking car and sleeps in it. The majority of cars have trackers to begin with. I swear, for such an anonymous and gangsta fucking group of kids, they are totally not the brightest tools in the shed. Listen, I know on social media, you want to portray yourself as a big badass, thinking you getting all this pussy money, weed, you know what I'm saying? You thinking you hot shit. But all that shit is temporary until you get caught. Don't be like this motherfucker right here. You're gonna get caught eventually.
Cause if it was nighttime and I rolled up on you by myself, I was shooting, man. I wouldn't ask no motherfucking questions.
I've really got to give my respect to the guy that's filming. If somebody stole my car and it's daytime or nighttime, I'm shooting a motherfucker. I don't care if you is 6 years old or 60 years old. You steal my car, I steal your life. You put a hole in my window, I put a hole in your skull. In the midst of all this bullshit and stealing a bunch of cars, they also make shitty music. I don't know if making shitty music puts you more on the gangster radar, but they are fucking awful. But yeah, what you guys are currently seeing right now is like the tip of the iceberg. Sure, they're stealing cars and being absolute pieces of shit, but they actually cause damage to people's property. And not just people's private property, but for the general public as well. You smell that, guys? I feel like that's the smell of fame. In order to get the sweet pussy, gruel, titty nectar. All you gotta do is cause serious harm to your city. You see what I mean? People would go to so many lengths to get some clout that this guy even made a fucking documentary about them, which in my opinion, I don't think that these kids even deserve a fucking documentary to begin with, but it gives us a more in-depth detail of the minds of these stupid shits.
I'll call you Marvin the accountant, okay?
Alright.
So Marvin, when did you start getting into the Kia business here?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, shit. 3 summers ago, that's when it all started. Hyundais and Kias.
Do you get nervous before you do that?
Hell no.
How fucking sad. Even though this is probably the worst TikTok trend I've ever seen, I typically cover things that are cringe on the internet, not necessarily about crime. But these dumb fucks use their only bits of intelligence to commit crimes around the world, and they don't give a single shit. They commit the crime and they're not nervous at all. It's all because motherfucker knows he's gonna get away. But as the man himself, Darman, said, whatever's in the dark will eventually come to light. And eventually you'll be like this motherfucker right here.
Here guys, this is what I'm gonna do real quick. All right, now we're good to go. What percentage of Kia boys stay strapped when they ride around town?
I ain't gonna lie, at least 60%, 60-70% always got guns.
My question is, how the fuck did these guys acquire guns? I mean, if they're fine stealing cars and going absolutely bananas around the fucking streets, I wouldn't be surprised if they bought guns or got it off the black market or some dumb shit, or they stole it from their parents' fucking cabinet. But even if you wanted to get rid of the Kia boys, they already got guns. If I were the mayor, I would simply have no idea what to do. What are you gonna do? Arrest the kids that are driving the cars? How the fuck are you gonna identify them? You can't fingerprint jack shit if you don't catch them.
Your moms know that you do this?
Shit, she know I got a case for that shit.
That's exactly, moms know I got a case for it. That's a
What does she say? Does she tell you like, hey, can't be doing this?
Yeah, she tell me not to do it. I be listening to her too. I don't be doing
Only
it.
got caught one time, so she think I'm done.
I'm sure that these teenagers' moms are so fucking proud. I can only imagine how I'd feel if I raised a fucking carjacker. You did it, parents. You raised a real fucking winner in this town. I'm sure he's gonna be a successful entrepreneur fucking getting women every day, money out the asshole. I bet they're shitting, pissing, and coming in fucking pride.
Oh, hey, watch this, watch this, watch this. What?
Man, he ain't turned nothing up though, but the car.
Are you guys entertained yet? Are you guys fucking laughing? Or isn't this the funniest shit you've ever seen? I mean, I guess I understand why these kids are doing this now, because you only get a fucking misdemeanor for doing all this.
Shit, you only gonna do like 3 weeks shit. It's a misdemeanor.
You only do 3 weeks for stealing a car?
Hell yeah, it's a misdemeanor shit.
Apparently maximum jail time's gonna be like 3 weeks. But even so, dude, that's still going on your permanent record. You're still risking your future by getting any good job or anything. I don't know why a few hoots and hollers stealing somebody's vehicle is gonna be such a dopamine rush. Meanwhile, you're gonna be sucking dick behind a 7-Eleven for money. It doesn't make any sense.
Do you guys go to school or you just skip school and steal cars all day?
I go to school for
I go to
sure.
school.
I need my education.
So what do you want to be when you grow up?
Shit, rich, shit, whatever comes with it.
Why am I not surprised? That was the exact answer I fucking expected. I would imagine somebody that steals a car for a living doesn't have any fucking idea of what they want their future to be. Oh yeah, I plan to be a doctor when I grow up. Ha ha ha. Fucking joke. Oh, you want to go to college to learn how to be a lawyer? Motherfucker, you already know your Miranda rights, because I know your ass ain't gonna afford a lawyer in court. You can't afford jack shit.
Does being a Kia boy get you chicks?
I ain't gonna lie, bitches suck your dick, you pull up in the joint. The bus just hit you.
They hit a bus?
Yeah, these guys are fucking brainlets. Anyways, audience, I think I've seen enough bullshit today. Please click the video on screen. I promise you'll love it. But anyways, yeah, subscribe.